8 longevity foods I eat every day as an ER doctor. Most people ignore number 7. If you're over 60, there's something you need to hear today. Some of the foods sitting in your kitchen right now may be helping you age faster, increasing inflammation, damaging your arteries, weakening your muscles, and silently stealing your energy. But at the same time, there are a handful of simple foods that science consistently links to healthier blood vessels, better brain function, stronger muscles, lower inflammation, and even a longer life. And the most surprising part? None of them are expensive. None of them require a special diet. And one of the foods I eat almost every single day is probably already in your refrigerator. Stay with me because the final food on today's list is one of the most misunderstood foods in nutrition, yet it may be one of the most powerful for healthy aging. Before we begin, I have a question for you. How old are you, and which healthy food do you eat most often? Let me know in the comments below. I genuinely enjoy reading your stories and seeing people from all around the world who are committed to living longer and healthier lives. And if you want more practical, science-backed advice to help you stay independent, active, and mentally sharp as you age, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Every week, we share information designed specifically for adults over 50 who want to take control of their health naturally. Now let's begin. One of the biggest misconceptions about healthy eating is that it has to be complicated. People often imagine that doctors who talk about longevity must eat expensive superfoods, follow strict diets, or spend hundreds of dollars every month on supplements. The reality is far less exciting, but much more powerful. The foods that consistently show up in longevity research are usually simple, affordable, and available almost everywhere. The real secret isn't discovering a miracle food. The real secret is consistency. The foods you eat every day matter far more than the foods you eat occasionally. Every meal becomes a small investment in your future health. The first food I make a priority is dark leafy greens. Spinach, kale, arugula, Swiss chard, watercress, and similar vegetables may not look impressive, but they are among the most powerful foods for supporting healthy aging. They contain fiber, folate, vitamin K, magnesium, and countless beneficial plant compounds. But what fascinates researchers most is their nitrate content. When you eat these vegetables, your body converts nitrates into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a remarkable molecule because it helps blood vessels relax and expand. Better blood vessel function means better circulation. Better circulation means oxygen and nutrients can reach every part of your body more efficiently. Your heart benefits. Your brain benefits. Your muscles benefit. Even your energy levels may benefit. In emergency medicine, medications are often used to quickly open blood vessels during certain cardiac emergencies. While vegetables are not medicine, they support some of the same natural pathways that help keep blood flowing properly. That's one reason diets rich in leafy greens are consistently associated with better cardiovascular health. Most days, adding these vegetables doesn't require anything complicated. A simple salad, a side of sautéed spinach, or roasted kale can provide tremendous benefits over time. And here's something worth remembering. Every time you choose a serving of leafy greens, you're also replacing something less healthy that could have occupied that space on your plate. The next food group focuses on a part of your body that scientists have become increasingly interested in over the last decade: your gut. Fermented foods such as kefir, yogurt with live cultures, sauerkraut, kimchi, and certain fermented vegetables contain beneficial bacteria that support the gut microbiome. For years, people believed gut health was mostly about digestion. Today, we know it's much more than that. Your digestive system contains trillions of microorganisms that influence immune function, inflammation, metabolism, and even aspects of brain health. Researchers have discovered that a healthier and more diverse gut microbiome is often associated with healthier aging. One particularly interesting study found that increasing fermented food consumption improved gut bacterial diversity, while also reducing several markers associated with inflammation. Why does that matter? Because chronic inflammation quietly contributes to many of the diseases that become more common as we age. It affects the heart, the brain, the joints, and many other systems throughout the body. Supporting your gut may be one of the simplest ways to support your overall health. Next, let's talk about a food that has repeatedly impressed researchers for decades: nuts. Almonds, Walnuts, pistachios, pecans, cashews, and similar nuts provide healthy fats, fiber, protein, magnesium, and antioxidants. Large studies have consistently shown that people who regularly consume nuts tend to experience lower rates of cardiovascular disease and often live longer than those who rarely eat them. One of the most famous nutrition studies ever conducted, the PRIDIME study, found significant cardiovascular benefits when nuts were included as part of a Mediterranean-style eating pattern. What makes nuts so valuable is that they deliver multiple benefits at the same time. They help support healthy cholesterol levels, provide nutrients that benefit blood vessels, and help keep you satisfied between meals. Unlike many processed snacks that leave you hungry shortly afterward, nuts help reduce cravings and support more stable energy levels. The key is moderation. A small handful is usually enough. More is not always better. Now here's where things become even more interesting. The next foods may help protect one of your most valuable assets as you age, your brain. And what researchers have discovered about these foods may surprise you. Now let's talk about one of the most overlooked secrets of healthy aging. And it has nothing to do with expensive supplements or miracle cures. It has to do with color. Specifically, the deep blue, purple, and red colors found in some of nature's most powerful foods. Blueberries, blackberries, red cabbage, beets, purple grapes, and other richly colored fruits and vegetables contain compounds called polyphenol and anthocyanins. These natural compounds help protect plants from damage caused by sunlight, weather, and environmental stress. When we eat them, they help protect us as well. Scientists have spent years studying these compounds because they appear to help combat oxidative stress, one of the major drivers of aging. Oxidative stress damages cells over time and contributes to many age-related changes throughout the body. Think of it as a slow form of wear and tear happening at the cellular level. The fascinating thing is that diets rich in colorful fruits and vegetables consistently appear in populations known for exceptional longevity. And perhaps even more exciting, researchers have found that some of these foods may help support memory and cognitive function as we age. If you're like most people, one of your biggest fears about getting older isn't wrinkles or gray hair. It's losing your independence. It's forgetting names. It's struggling to remember important things. It's feeling like your mind isn't as sharp as it once was. That's why protecting brain health should be one of our highest priorities. A simple handful of berries several times a week may seem insignificant, but small habits repeated over years often create extraordinary results. One colorful food deserves special attention. Beetroot. Beetroot contains those same powerful antioxidants, but it also contains natural nitrates similar to those found in leafy greens. This means it supports both healthy circulation and antioxidant protection at the same time. That's a powerful combination. Now, before we move on to the next food, let me ask you something. Have you noticed that the healthiest foods often look the most colorful? Nature has a way of signaling nutritional value through color, and the deeper and richer the color, the more beneficial compounds are often hiding inside. If you're still watching, type the word "strong" in the comments. I love seeing how many people stay with us all the way through these videos because it tells me you're serious about taking care of your health. Now let's move to one of the most important nutrients for healthy aging, especially after age 60. Omega-3 fatty acids. If there is one nutrient that consistently appears in conversations about brain health, heart health, and inflammation, it's omega-3. The two forms that researchers pay the most attention to are EPA and DHA. EPA helps support healthy inflammatory responses throughout the body. DHA is a major structural component of the brain and eyes. In other words, your brain literally depends on DHA. Some of the best sources include sardines, salmon, mackerel, herring, and other fatty fish. Unfortunately, many modern diets contain far too little omega-3 and far too many highly processed oils. This imbalance may contribute to inflammation and other health challenges over time. What I find particularly interesting is that the benefits of omega-3 are often invisible. You don't necessarily feel them immediately. You don't wake up the next morning feeling dramatically different. Instead, they work quietly in the background, supporting your body year after year. Healthy aging isn't usually about dramatic overnight changes. It's about building a foundation that supports your health over decades. That's exactly what omega-3 does. And speaking of foods that have been misunderstood, let's talk about something millions of people consume every day: coffee. For years, coffee had a reputation as something unhealthy. Many people worried it would damage their heart or negatively affect their health. But modern research tells a very different story. Coffee is actually one of the richest sources of antioxidants in many people's diets. Large population studies have repeatedly found associations between moderate coffee consumption and lower risks of several chronic diseases. Researchers believe the polyphenol and other plant compounds naturally found in coffee may play a role. These compounds appear to help reduce oxidative stress and support overall health. But there is one rule I never ignore: protect your sleep. Sleep is one of the most powerful forms of medicine available to the human body. During sleep, your brain clears waste products, your body repairs tissues, your hormones rebalance, and your immune system performs critical maintenance. That's why I avoid coffee late in the afternoon. Even if you fall asleep, caffeine can still reduce sleep quality in some people. And when it comes to healthy aging, good sleep is non-negotiable. Now let's move to one of the simplest habits I've ever adopted. It costs almost nothing, takes almost no effort, and may help improve both appetite control and blood sugar management. Before dinner, while the meal is cooking, I often snack on raw vegetables. Carrots, celery, cucumbers, peppers, sugar snap peas, and similar vegetables become my pre-dinner snack. Why do I do this? Because most people become hungry before dinner and reach for processed snacks. Chips, crackers, cookies, candy. Those foods are designed to be overeaten. Raw vegetables do the exact opposite. They provide fiber, crunch, volume, and nutrients while helping control hunger. Even more importantly, consuming fiber-rich foods before a meal may help reduce the blood sugar spike that follows. This is especially important as we age because blood sugar regulation often becomes less efficient over time. Small habits like this can create benefits that accumulate year after year. And now we've reached the final food. The food I eat more consistently than almost any other food on this list: eggs. For decades, eggs have been surrounded by controversy. Many people became afraid of them because of the cholesterol found in the yolk. But modern research has provided reassuring news for most healthy individuals. For the vast majority of people, eggs can be an incredibly nutritious addition to a healthy diet. Eggs provide high-quality protein containing all the essential amino acids your body needs. They contain choline, a nutrient that supports brain health and memory. They provide lutein and zeaxanthin, compounds that help protect vision as we age. And perhaps most importantly for older adults, they help support muscle maintenance. One of the greatest threats to independence after age 60 is the gradual loss of muscle mass. Weak muscles increase the risk of falls, injuries, mobility limitations, and loss of independence. Maintaining muscle isn't about looking athletic. It's about preserving your ability to live life on your own terms. It's about continuing to walk confidently, climb stairs, carry groceries, travel, play with grandchildren, and enjoy everyday activities. Protein plays a critical role in that process, and eggs happen to be one of the most affordable and convenient sources available. But now I want to leave you with the most important message from today's video. The secret to healthy aging is not hidden in any single food. There is no miracle berry. There is no magical vegetable. There is no perfect diet. What matters most is the pattern. The habits you repeat every day become the health you experience tomorrow. Every healthy choice is an investment. Every nutritious meal is a deposit into your future. Every time you choose foods that nourish your body, you're helping build a stronger heart, a sharper brain, healthier blood vessels, stronger muscles, and a better quality of life. And here's the beautiful part. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to eat perfectly every day. You don't need to give up every treat you enjoy. Life is meant to be enjoyed. Food is one of life's great pleasures. The goal is not perfection. The goal is consistency. If 80 or 90% of your choices support your health, your body will thank you for it. Remember this. Every time you eat something healthy, you are not only giving your body something beneficial, you are also replacing an opportunity to eat something that could harm your health. It works both ways. Food truly is one of the most powerful forms of medicine available. The choices you make this week may influence how you feel next year. The choices you make this year may influence how you live 10 years from now. So start small. Add one healthy food, then another, then another. Let those choices become habits. Let those habits become a lifestyle. And let that lifestyle become the foundation of a longer, healthier, more active life. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to click the like button. It helps more people discover this information and allows us to continue creating content like this. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss future videos. And before you leave, tell me in the comments which food from today's list you already eat regularly and which one you're going to add this week. If you watched all the way to the end, type "long life" in the comments so I know you're part of our community dedicated to aging stronger, living healthier, and staying independent for as many years as possible. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Take care of yourself, keep making those small daily choices that build a healthier future, and I'll see you in the next video.